This is Wrap the News. 2022 will be the worst recorded year in history. How do we know this? Already from 2020, over 42 million Americans are jobless. They say violent crimes and racism spike when people are jobless and out of work. And we see that. Back in 2020, 60% of businesses closed. They were out of business. And this is why you have a large amount of people out of work, besides the word we cannot say here. 2020, 19 million people got evicted. Now you got 20 million homeless people on the streets. Way more now, right? It's finna go well. And you got empty stores. So this is a woman doing something about Walmart right here. And I just went to Walmart and their shelves are empty and they trying to spread things out on the shelves to make it look like a full packed store. The meat department, all these other departments, the juice department, they don't have items no more. And so everything is starting to look scarce, people. It's finna go well. People finna panic. Look at the shelves, and that's Walmart. People are getting ready to panic, folks. The US dollar is done. They showed a graph and then they showed a below the graph mark that said here's where the dollar is. That means the dollar is totally worthless. And if the dollar is totally worthless, that means that all the prices is finna skyrocket inside the already collapsed stores. And people is gonna buy up all of this crap and there's gonna be nothing left in the stores because they're gonna panic. Cyber attacks, they spending how many trillions or billions on this cyber? I don't know how many billions. And everything finna go black. The internet and everything is going out. How is people gonna react? And they probably doing it so you don't organize. Because they seeing you organize out there. And go to stores and attack stores. They don't want that. Everything you do is gonna be word of mouth and spontaneous after this crash. And then all these people that's into Bitcoin and all this money like that, how you gonna get to your money if the internet and the lights and everything is off? You know, all these people, Noble Gold Investment and everything else. When everybody is running around robbing and shooting and killing and there's mayhem, you gonna break out some gold and silver, sir? You would have to be the biggest fool that ever hit the universe. And then with all your Noble Gold Investment, you're gonna have stacks and stacks of gold in your house, bullions, right? How you gonna eat that? Morons. Then you got this global conflict. Now when our societies and everything is going bad, then the bloodsuckers look for a war to boost the economy again. So they want to go to war with people with nuclear weapons like China and Russia and Iran. 2022 looking good. You got all of these gun violence. Crime rate has increased. 2021 was among the most deadliest years for gun violence in decades as violent crime surges. 2022 gonna be better when you already seeing empty shelves and the dollar is worthless and businesses is going out of business. 42 million people is jobless and all these damn people is homeless. Mm-mm. It's gonna be horrible. Got the Columbus police saying that they seen about a 35% increase in car theft, murder, and everything else though, and in violent crimes. You can't even go to the gas station or at a store without the carjackers knocking you upside your head or blowing your ass away to joyride in your car. Right? Watch this. Then it says in Revelation 13 that you won't be able to buy and sell and trade because of you know what. That we can't say that word. But y'all know what I'm talking about. They stick it in your arm, right? Yeah. Now, that didn't cause joblessness. That didn't cause homelessness. That didn't cause the economy to crash. And everything else. And you don't think that that's the mark? It's a part of it, ain't it? And then, if you got all these people out of work, 2022 getting worse, all these people out of business, all these people getting evicted, all these stores, there's nothing to buy no more. The US dollar crashing, cyber attacks has happened, global conflicts is jumping off, drive-by shootings and car thefts. You are then going to become a slave because you already are a slave. If someone is telling you can't go to work, if someone is telling you can't travel, if someone is telling you can't eat, if someone is telling you can't live, if someone is telling you all these things that we're being told, you have went into captivity. 2022 will be a hell of a year. This is Wrap the News.